Have you ever studied day and night for an exam, tried to cover every area, every topic by preparing detailed notes for the exam, and just when you entered the exam hall, saw the question right in front of you and your mind went blank? Your heart started to race, your palms turned sweaty, and your mind ran a marathon trying to recall the answer of the question that you knew you had prepared. If this is something that you have gone through, then don't worry, you are not alone. These are some of the very common symptoms of exam fear and anxiety. Hello friends, my name is Riya Gandhi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss some of the very common causes of fear and anxiety related to exam, and at the same time, I'm going to provide you some of the most important tips and strategies that could help you overcome this fear and anxiety. If you are preparing for any competitive exam, be it UGC NET, GATE or anything like that, then stay tuned till the end of this video and boost yourself with confidence required to ace any exam. Exam or exam phobia is one of the most commonly experienced fears among students today. It is generally very irrational and an unexplained fear that pokes us to avoid that situation completely. But the best thing to do in that situation is to face it head on and not be afraid of it. Now, this fear can be caused because of multiple reasons. One of the most common reasons that we are afraid to give an exam is because we have a fear of failure, or we have the fear that we are going to score poorly. Now, this comes from a more psychological space wherein our parents have certain expectations from us and our lives. We have certain expectations from ourselves and the chase to fulfill our dreams, which sort of pulls us back from completely allowing ourselves to give the exam. At the same time, this fear can also be caused because the syllabus itself is so vast that it becomes difficult for us to concentrate on each and every topic. That's why it becomes difficult for a lot of students to focus, memorize, or even remember all the topics, all the concepts clearly. This results into an extreme level of fear and anxiety in their minds. So what happens on your exam day is that when you sit down to write your exam, you're so bogged down by the expectations of your parents, teachers, friends, your expectations for yourself, the fear of failure, the fear of making the wrong choices that prevent you and pull you back and sort of occupy your mind while you're giving the exam. Now tell me, in that situation, when your mind is occupied with so many things, will you be able to make the right choice? Will you be able to answer the question correctly? No, right? So even when we have invested days and nights into preparing for this one exam, perhaps on which our entire career depends, that will go into waste because we allowed our fear and anxiety to answer the questions. We don't want that. What we want is to answer the questions with confidence and allow the hard work to speak for ourselves. Now, how can we do that? The first thing that I would suggest you to do to overcome fear and anxiety is to practice mindfulness activities. One of the best examples of mindfulness activities is meditation. Now, meditation is actually being proven to improve your mood, uplift your mood, at the same time reduce your stress and fatigue levels. Not only that, but meditation will also help you in revising things, helps you improve your focus and your concentration, which will benefit you when you are remembering your notes. So what you can do is take 5 to 10 minutes out of your schedule and keep that for only meditation. While meditating, take long deep breaths and imagine yourself loosening all the chains, reducing the burdens on your shoulders of other people's expectations of you, your parents' expectations of you, your expectations for yourself and your life. Lose everything and tell yourself that if I have invested so much of my time and efforts, there will be something good coming out of it. Everything is working out in my favor. When you tell these positive affirmations to yourself, you're genuinely going to uplift your mood and you're going to to go into understanding things, you're going to revise things in a more positive and refreshed manner. The second most important tip to overcome fear and anxiety is to keep your mind and body healthy and relaxed. If your mind and body are not healthy and relaxed, you would be very lost and frustrated throughout your preparation journey. Now, what are the ways that you can keep your mind and body relaxed? First of all, get a good night's sleep. At least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is required, especially when you're preparing for such competitive exams. Because when you get a good night's sleep, you are going to come back with more energy. Your mind will be more refreshed. That's when you will be able to retain the stuff. You will be able to retain more information in a greater manner. So instead of pulling late nighters by drinking coffee or tea, and which may not be very healthy for us in the long term, let's sleep early and wake up early to study and prepare for such competitive exams. The second way that we can keep our mind and body healthy is through eating healthy and nutritious food. Avoid eating junk food, which will make you very slow, sluggish, even lazy throughout the day, and you will feel like you want to sleep more and more, which is not healthy for us in the long run. Or avoid completely starving yourself. Now, a lot of students have this habit that they are so anxious about preparing for this exam that they are going to tell themselves that once this exam is over, then I'll eat properly. Don't do that, because in that case, you're starving your body from the essential nutrients and proteins, which will help you in keeping your mind and body refreshed. And only then you will be able to consume more information, retain more information. So make sure that during this preparation journey, you're giving your body whatever the essential nutrients and proteins that are required. So make sure that at least during this preparation journey, you are consuming healthy green vegetables, dry fruits, other fruits, at the same time dairy products and protein-rich food products that will keep your body energetic and ready for the preparation journey. The last and the most important tip that I can give you right now to overcome fear and anxiety related to exam is to create a timetable for yourself of an entire day. Exam-related anxiety and fear is often caused because we are thinking whether we will be able to answer the questions correctly or not, whether we would pass this exam or not. But then, if you think about it carefully, the kind of questions that will come, that is something that is not under our control, is it? Then what is in our control? We need to focus our attention towards that. What is in our control is the days leading up to the exam. At least we can keep those days under our control. And the best way to do that is to create a timetable for ourselves of an entire day. Now, what would you include in that timetable? The first thing is the important topics that you would want to cover for yourself. Now, that could be based upon your preparation, the kind of exam that you are giving. Second, incorporate frequent breaks. It is very important to incorporate frequent breaks in your timetable, because then you would come back with more energy, you would be more rejuvenated and refreshed, which will help you to retain stuff faster. And the most important thing that you should incorporate in your timetable is that you are effectively revising the topics that you have already covered. Make sure that you are keeping at least 1 month prior or 10, 15 or 20 days prior to the exam date for revision process based upon the kind of competitive exam you are giving. Avoid last minute revision, because then you would get frustrated and it will feel like you are all over the place and you're not able to remember a single thing. One of the competitive exams which is just round the corner is UGC NET exam. Now, if you are giving UGC NET English exam, I believe that you have already started revising some of the most important topics. But if you don't know where to revise, what topics to cover, and you feel like you are all over the place, then don't worry, I've got you covered. In my live 1-hour masterclasses for the history of British English literature, Indian English literature, and literary theories, I am explaining all the important concepts, writers, poets, authors, dramatists that are frequently asked in UGC NET English syllabus. You can take these 1-hour master classes as your revisionary classes where I'll help you revise some of the most important concepts, poets, dramatists, and works that are frequently asked in UGC NET English exam. The best part about these courses is that they are live one-on-one classes, which means that I can provide you personalized guidance and share feedback tailored to your needs and requirements, trying to fill the possible gaps in your UGC NET English exam preparation. If you want to know more about the courses I offer, the sessions I take, and the notes I provide, feel free to check out my TopMate page. It's topmate.io/Riya Gandhi. I've shared the link in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out. That's it for today's video, folks. If you found this video on overcoming fear and anxiety related to exam informative and helpful, please like it and share it with other students who are also preparing for their competitive exams. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any videos that I will be uploading in the future. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.